Hello, my name is Sophia and I'm part of the team here at Safe Ministry Check. At Safe Ministry Check, we're genuinely excited about making life easier for churches and organisations by lightening your administrative tasks. One great way we do this is by helping you sync your Safe Ministry Check account with the Ovanto Church database. In this video, we're going to go through how to set up your Ovanto account using departments. So how does Safe Ministry Check and Ovanto syncing work? As the diagram shows, the way we integrate with Ovanto and keep both systems up to date is through priority and minority fields. Safe Ministry Check pulls the minority fields, which are the name, mobile number, and email of a person's Ovanto profile, and creates them a profile in Safe Ministry Check. This profile is then synced to their Ovanto profile. The Ovanto profile is the master account in these minority details. Changes of minority details in Safe Ministry Check will not transfer to Ovanto. The priority fields are their overall training and screening status, the date they completed or required training, their Working with Children Check number, status, or expiry. Safe Ministry Check pushes these fields to the person's Ovanto profile. You can set up your own custom Ovanto fields for these priority fields. Changes of details of priority fields in Ovanto will not change in Safe Ministry Check. Changes to the priority fields must be made in Safe Ministry Check. On your Ovanto syncing settings in Safe Ministry Check, you will see a step-by-step action list. The first step of setting up your Ovanto syncing is to go to your Ovanto account, go to Settings, go to Developers, go to Integrations, click Add Integration, select Safe Ministry Check. You will have a pop-up that reads, click here to integrate with Safe Ministry Check. However, close this and head back into your settings, and next to integration, there will be an API option. Copy your API key. Go to your dashboard in Safe Ministry Check, select the Settings drop-down menu, go to Ovanto Syncing. In step 1, there will be the option to update your Ovanto API key. Click this and add your API key and save changes. From here, you will have your Ovanto syncing settings that you can customize. The second step is to link fields in Safe Ministry Check and Ovanto. In step 2 on your Ovanto syncing settings page, you'll be able to link Safe Ministry Check fields to Ovanto fields, as Safe Ministry Check can update the priority fields in Ovanto. You can create custom fields in Ovanto for a person's training, Working with Children Check / Blue Card status, and other records by going to Ovanto, then to People, then to Categories, then to select any category, and then add custom field. From here, you can match these Safe Ministry Check priority fields to a custom Ovanto field. You do not have to use the same names for your fields. Make sure these fields are set to View Only in Ovanto. Safe Ministry Check will be the main source for your Safe Ministry Check information and will replace any changes made in Ovanto. As mentioned before, any changes made to priority fields in Ovanto are replaced by Safe Ministry Check's record of these priority fields. In Ovanto, the custom fields need to be set to the right type so that the data transferred over from Safe Ministry Check to Ovanto will be formatted correctly. In the Safe Ministry Check field, it will be Overall Screening Status. The Ovanto field should be a single line text or a drop-down with at least the options of Cleared, Pending, and Expired. In the Safe Ministry Check field, it's the Screening Status description. The Ovanto custom field should be a single line text. The Safe Ministry Check field will be Training Course Completion Date. The Ovanto custom field should be Date Type. The Safe Ministry Check field for Working with Children status will have the equivalent Ovanto custom field of a single line text or a drop-down with at least the options of Cleared, Pending, Failed, and Expired. The Safe Ministry Check field Working with Children Check number should be the Ovanto custom field single line text. The Safe Ministry Check Working with Children Check expiry date should have an Ovanto custom field of date type. From here, go to step 3 and choose department syncing. Step 3 in your Ovanto settings asks you to choose how you want to pull names from Ovanto. If you are looking to sync by Ovanto departments, then you can click Auto Sync People according to their Ovanto department / position. You can then click Link Ovanto Department, and then set each department and sub-department to the level of training you want people in those departments to complete. Within a department, there will be multiple levels of training required. For example, in the youth department, you would designate your junior and senior leaders at the leader level and require a working with children check, while the overseer role would need to be designated as a supervisor, also requiring a working with children check, and would then complete the team leader course. However, in your worship team department, you may have leaders, but they do not require a working with children check. The members of these teams do not need any leader training, so you may choose to enroll them in the member awareness course. If you haven't set up any departments yet, Elvanto has resources that can help you do this. When someone is taken out of a department or moved to another department, their training level will change, or they may be added to Safe Ministry Check or archived in Safe Ministry Check. When thinking about syncing by groups versus departments, it's helpful to keep in mind that syncing by departments has its advantages, especially for larger churches, ministries, or organisations who operate on a teams-based model. The benefit of departmental syncing is that it provides more control and allows for more efficient and precise management of individuals receiving the appropriate level of training or screening. Since only the department needs to be changed for Safe Ministry Check to be updated, there are fewer steps involved for those who are unfamiliar with Elvanto or Safe Ministry Check. For instance, if someone's role in the church changes from Kids Sunday Leader to Kids Team Leader, an update to their department will automatically adjust their training level in Safe Ministry Check. Conversely, if you use group syncing and their role changes, you will need to ensure that both their role and their group for Safe Ministry training in Elvanto are updated to align with the correct training level. The disadvantage of department syncing is that if there is not enough people for them to function effectively, it would make this method of organising your syncing more complicated than syncing by groups. Syncing by departments has a more time-consuming setup, but is more effective in the long term. If you are interested in understanding how group syncing is set up, its advantage and disadvantages, check out our video on syncing by groups or our Elvanto Guide blog post. The last step is to choose what should we do when people are no longer in a sync department. You have two options. If you choose to leave them in Safe Ministry Check, people who you remove in Elvanto from a Safe Ministry Check sync department will not be removed from Safe Ministry Check. They will remain in the account and will receive reminders about training. You will need to remove them manually. If you choose to archive them automatically, when they are removed from a Safe Ministry Check sync department in Elvanto, they will be archived in your Safe Ministry Check account and they will not be asked to complete training or screening. In this step, there is also the option to see matches, which allows you to view the matches between an Elvanto profile and a Safe Ministry profile. It also highlights any discrepancies in details between Safe Ministry Check and Elvanto profiles. If you require any assistance with setting up your Elvanto syncing, please do not hesitate to contact the Safe Ministry Check team at support@safeministrycheck.com.au. Thank you.